This program is proudly brought to you by Australia's Navy, Army and Air Force and Optus Free Time.
Australia, this is Who Wants to Even Be a Millionaire? I'm your host, Donkeyman, broadcasting from Donkeyman Records HQ. This is the Donkeyman Show. Tonight's contestant, the Groove Sherpa himself, Mr. Congo.
¡Órale, Donkeyman! El gordito con la guitarra. I'm the guatón with the style. Make you laugh then stay a while. Story sharp and rhythms bold. Donkeyman's worth more than gold. Baila mi gente con todo el sabor. El gordito manda, se siente el calor. Con fuego y ritmo la fiesta empezó. Welcome to the Donkeyman Show. Arriba mi gente, Donkeyman está aquí.
How we doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro.
Good?
You know what I'm saying? Life is fucked, but I'm good.
Fuck
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You know, it's all good. We
Damn
here.
straight. Climbing from $100 all the way to 1 million donkey bucks. Only redeemable in dreams, not in this universe, unfortunately. It's a classic ladder. We've got some lifelines. We've got 4852. We've got call a donkey or ask the host. 3 lifelines, use them whenever you want. We've got the classic ladder, start at 100 all the way to 1 million. I decide what's right. This is not a democracy, that's for elections. This is the Donkeyman Show.
Yeah, it's not fair, but
Damn
okay.
straight, but we'll see how we go. Now, Mr. Congo, before we get into it, I want you to give us a 30-second trailer of who is Mr. Congo right now, what is Mr. Congo doing, who's it for, who's it not for, all that kind of good shiz.
Man, myth, legend, poet, artist, creator. What am I doing? Everything. Shows, art shows, community projects, working in the city, working out of the city, continuing to work with people across the oceans, and just chilling, bro. Just trying to find my groove, just trying to make a difference in this world whilst I got the opportunity. You feel me?
Hell yeah, beautiful. Melbourne just nodded in synchronicity. Let's play. All right, question 1 for $100. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
What sound does a Melbourne tram make? Is it A, B, C, ding, 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 or D?
C and D.
C and D?
Yeah.
Yep. You've just won yourself $100. Well
Damn,
done, Mr.
motherfucking
Congo.
right.
Mr. Congo.
Bank account.
$100 locked in the bank. Let's go. Question 2. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
How many coffees must a barista drink to grow a beard? Is it A, 7, B, 12, C, 47, or D, 1, but it's decaf?
1, decaf.
1, decaf, D. Lock it in.
Yes, sir, locked in.
You've just banked yourself $200. Well
Yes,
done,
sir.
Mr. Congo.
Let's get it. I'm intelligent.
It's wild. Now, before we move on to question 3, let's delve back into you for a bit. Let's talk about the first time you actually got into music.
Yeah.
How was it? Where was it? When was it? Do you remember it?
Yeah,
Is it something that kind of gradually, evolved into you, or?
Yeah, man. Tarpon Springs, Florida, bro, where I'm from, Florida. Just listening to all of my auntie's records, man. Shout out Lorraine Gertman, R.I.P. always. Just listening to a lot of her music. She used to play music in her crib. Lots of different people used to come through and chill and vibe. It was that classic kind of mid-'70s, late '70s vibe, man.
Yeah.
Beads on the door, incense lit, carpets, all that shit. That was kind of my initiation into music. And then I didn't get into music until really after college, man. I started to kind of experiment with it. And and developed a band called Chrome Heart with my homeboy Matt and T. And once that kind of happened, we started to move a little bit, but it was still very local, very low level, just having some fun, just being kind of experimental, to tell you the truth. It wasn't really until I moved to Australia where I really kind of found my groove and started to boom on it. About 10, 15 years ago now, man. I've been doing this music thing for a minute.
And what about the name Congo? Did that come to you back then, or is this something kind of within the last 5 years?
Probably the last 10 or 15 years.
Okay.
I was DJing first, so I DJ, and so I needed a DJ name, man. And I was just kind of thinking about different things as DJs do when they're kind of trying to find a moniker. And I didn't know just then that I actually had roots in the Congo and Nigeria. But I had, so I actually came up with Mr. Congo, and then my mother-in-law was like, yo, you need to do a DNA test, do a DNA. So I did a DNA test, and literally Congolese and Nigerian was in my bloodline. But I had the name way before that. So it came to me in a dream, bro. Literally, I was asleep. I woke up at 3 a.m. Boom, Mr. Congo was there. And so that's what I've been going with. That's my thing. Yeah.
Nice. You dream a lot?
Episodically.
Yeah, episodically. Beautiful. Correct. Next question. Question number 3. This is for $500, Mr. Congo. What's the Wi-Fi password at the Caravan Studio? Is it A, Donkey123, B, password, C, Mladen was here, or D, no signal?
C.
Damn, you've only done it again, bro. $500 in the bank. Question 3.
I know everything.
We're scaling this,
I know
mate.
Fucking everything.
You know, you're on another level. This is why you're Mr. Congo, man. All right, we're up to question 4 now. This is a safe level.
Yeah.
You get this question right, you can walk away with $1,000.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Question 4. Why did the podcast guest bring a potato to the session? Was it A, to roast it? B, for the vibes? C, it was the co-host? Or D, for a mic stand? Now remember, you do have your 3 lifelines.
All right, I'm gonna use a lifeline on this one.
You'll use a lifeline?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Which one would you like to use?
The first one. The first one. 4-3, whatever. Yeah.
48-52. Yep.
Which I don't understand what it means. However, I'm fucking going.
That's fine. We're going to take away 2 answers.
Okay.
And it's not going to make a difference. So we'll give you either B or C for the vibes, or it was the co-host.
B.
B for the vibes.
Yeah.
God damn it, you've done it again.
Yeah,
Mr.
I'm trying to
You're
tell you,
safe,
bro.
Safe.
I know everything.
It's immaculate. You're just cruising through this like there's no tomorrow.
I know.
Tell me before we move on, who's an artist right now in Melbourne who you think, or in Australia, who you think people should be paying attention to?
Let me think. Who artists in Australia who people should be paying attention to? Look, first and foremost, shout out to all the artists in Australia that are at least trying to put on the show.
Absolutely.
I like, and I don't know, I don't really necessarily listen to his music, but I do see Jennison Owusu doing a lot of things. I've been compared to him in regards to kind of my art and my creativity. So I think I think Miss Kanina is doing a lot. She's an Aboriginal sister who's doing a lot. Barca, you know what I mean? I love my homeboys, Cricket TV. I love what they're doing. I like that Dreamtime of the G. Like, I actually think they're really doing some fantastic work in the sphere. So those are my top picks. You know, of course, I'm always going to rep my crew, but if I think about people who you kind of can see on Insta doing some moving and grooving, Miss Kanina, Barca, you know, the whole J Draw, all them boys, and Genesis Owusu. I think they're doing some real cool stuff. Nice. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to them all. Great. All right, question 5. This is for $2,000.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. 2 G's.
What's Mr. Congo's spirit animal doing right now? A, freestyling in the city. B, eating a chica roll. C, ghost producing for Flume. Or D, sleeping.
Freestyle in the city for sure.
Freestyle in the city. Lock it in, A.
Lock it in.
Lock it in, Eddie. It is A. Well done. God damn.
I know, I'm crazy. My intelligence is
insanity.
beyond.
It's look, we're probably going to have to ask you back for another round at some point, because this is magical.
Whenever, dog. I'm always ready. I stay ready. Let's get it.
Damn straight. Let's get it. Question number 6. This is for $5,000. Are we ready?
Oh, geez, let's go.
How do you win a rap beef? Is it A, a diss track? A B, you buy them a flat white? C, tram delay? Or D, you just ignore it? Now you can use, again, you've got 2 lifelines left. You've got phone a donkey and ask the host.
Ask the host.
You want to ask the host?
Yeah, ask the host.
That is valid. Now, what would you like to ask the host?
What's the answer?
The answer is C.
What?
C.
Bomb a flat white.
Tram delay.
But what does that mean?
That's irrelevant.
Gotcha. No worries.
So now you've asked the host, what would you like to lock in?
I'm not understanding where this is going. I asked the host to give me the answer, and you just gave me the answer.
I gave you the answer.
The tram. Yep, and that's it.
You got to lock that in.
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Not really, because I don't know what's going on, because I don't fucking play this game.
Okay, fair. Yep. Well, you're playing it beautifully, mate. You've just won another $5,000. Fucking absolutely.
I don't know how that happened. It happened off of a fumble.
Look, we don't ask questions. We just answer them. All right. Question number 7, Mr. Congo. This is for 10 Gs. What's the real name of Donkeyman Records? Is it A, Donkeyman Records? B, The Caravan of Dreams? C, I Will Take All Your Shit and I Won't Give It Back Studios? Or D, Your Mum's Garage?
C.
C, I'll Take All Your Shit and Won't Give It Back Studios?
Yes, sir.
Who told you that, mate? That's correct. Only I know that. Somehow you're reading minds, and I don't like it.
ESP, don't worry. I know everything on your brain, bro. Don't
That's
you
insane.
worry. I can see it. It's fine.
It's terrifying, to be honest.
Maybe.
Have you ever been in a studio war or been in a big argument inside of a studio?
Not necessarily, because usually if I'm in the studio, it's usually just with the producer, which I don't argue with producers because they're always right. Fair. And the second part, I don't take a whole bunch of motherfuckers in there with me to be even asking me anything. It's usually just me and the person. So the quick answer to that is no. No argument, no bad juju in the studio, bro.
All right, so that there you hear it is it's a challenge. Next time you're in the studio with Mr. Congo, if you can fight it out, you'll be the first.
Dead up. I'll win, so it's cool.
Always. You can't lose. As we're seeing right now on
Exactly.
Who Wants to Even Be a Millionaire.
I'm like 100 for 100% right now.
It's pretty like, if this was real, you'd be cashing it up.
To me, it is real.
That's all that matters. We make dreams happen, and yeah.
I want my motherfucking money too.
Question 8. This is a $32,000 question. Are you ready?
It's very boring.
If a donkey hosted the Ashes, what's the prize? Is it A, an urn full of hay? B, a golden hoof trophy? C, an MCG meat pie? Or D, absolutely nothing?
D, absolutely nothing.
Wow, you came at that quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's correct. You just... I don't know how this is, it's amazing. It's on the card, correct, everything. It's magical.
I don't know either.
We didn't know that this was going to happen before today either, did we?
No, this was just a random thing that we were going to do, and you put it to me, and I said, let's go, because I am extremely intelligent.
I mean, there's a reason why you are Mr. Congo. All right, if you walked into the HQ today and you saw yourself when you were starting out, what's one rule you would tell yourself before heading into the studio? That was a little odd.
That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
That is a fabulous answer.
Was that right or wrong? The silence.
That can be correct. Yep, that's correct.
The silence. That's it. Yes, sir.
Well done.
Shit.
That's it's on another level, man. You're killing it. All right, so we'll move on to $250,000.
Let's get it. How much is that? Is that $250,000?
That's $250,000.
Gotcha.
$250,000. Now, what happens if you Google Mr. Congo, Florida? Is it A, nothing comes up? B, a photo of a donkey in a thong? C, error 404? Or D, Congo?
A, nothing.
You're correct.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Have you ever done it? Have you ever Google my name, Congo?
I have, yeah. It came up with nothing. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah. It's impressive.
Thank you.
Actually, I think we did that last time on the other podcast we did. I think we might have looked up
Florida shit during my birthday year.
Yeah. That was,
I wasn't impressed, but I know that I'm sure there are things that come up that were fantastic for people. But for me, I was like, that's like a normal day for me when you're from Florida.
Okay, yeah. Fair. Well, that's because you're from Florida. That's probably why. P, now.
How many questions do you have?
How many questions do I have?
Yeah,
We're up to the last question, though.
Okay.
We're up to the $1 million question.
Let's get it.
$1 million.
Which is like 10,000 now these days.
It's, look, adjusting for inflation,
you're
probably lucky to walk away with 10 cents.
For
but are you ready for the $1 million question?
Yes, sir. Let's go. Crowd, clap your hands. Let's go. Vote for me online or whatever. Let's go.
In the Donkeyman Records book of very real history, what is the only known natural predator of a fully grown donkey? Is it A, feeds, B, exposure, C, attacks ordered, or D, a hungry donkey man at 3:17 a.m.? That's for $1 million. You've got.
Yeah.
You made it to the $1 million. You've got.
This is probably one of the most simple questions you've asked me the whole entire.
You've got a lifeline as well. You've got phone a donkey.
All right, let's do phone a donkey. Let's do that one. Yeah, I'll do it just for shits and giggles.
Okay, cool. So we're calling Uncle Rico. Uncle Rico, let's go. Hello, Uncle Rico. Are you there?
Damn, that was quick.
Sí, no. ¿Qué está haciendo? Mr. Congo. Yes, in the Donkeyman Records books of very real history, what is the only known natural predator of a fully grown donkey buck? A, late fees, B, exposure, C, attacks ordered, or D, a hungry donkey man at 3:17 a.m. What do you think? You don't know? You think D? Uncle Rico's saying D, Mr. Congo. What are you thinking?
I think it's D.
You think it's D?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Confidence all over.
Yeah, got it.
For $1 million. D. You've only gone and done it, mate. You've gone and won yourself 1 million donkey bucks.
Yes, sir. Boom, boom, boom. How do I cash them in?
Congratulations.
What can I buy?
Well, what you can buy is you can buy a half-eaten sausage roll.
Yes, sir.
That's about it. That's all we've got at the moment.
That's it? All right.
But you've done absolutely brilliantly, mate. You've gone and smashed all the questions. You are the real deal. It was a pleasure to play this little game with you on the Donkeyman Show.
I got a headache now.
You've got a headache? Too much thinking? Look, I know it was tough, but I thought we'd play a little Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game before. See how it goes, and you've done it. You've won.
Who wants to kind of be a millionaire? What is it?
Who wants to even be a millionaire?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who wants to even be a millionaire? But how do you feel you went? You enjoyed it? You thought you?
Look, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. It was something that was different. You know, I haven't necessarily seen that in regards to the way that you program your show.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. I also like the audience questions that you do for people, you know, sort of stuff. I think that's savvy. So this was fun. It was a nice little icebreaker to get people, you know, engaged. So thank you. And thank you to you guys out there looking and listening and laughing.
It's a fun times, man.
Yes, sir. Gotta have some fun on this earth, bro.
Exactly. I mean, it was complete horseshit. I just fucking made shit up. But
what?
We're here. Look, I'm not going to lie, but the question, I don't know how you got them right, but I made the questions up and the answers were made up, and you got them all right. So
that's what happens when you're super intelligent.
Intuition is one thing, and you've got it.
I sure do.
It's amazing. But Mr. Congo, let's have a bit of a chat now. You know.
Yeah, man. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What's been happening? How has your day been? How has your week been? In the wise words of Labsy, how's your mental health?
Yeah, my mental health's fucked.
It's fucked?
Yeah, but it's like okay too, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
because I mean, whose mental health isn't fucked?
That's right. Yeah, bro. We live in a wild, crazy world. Shit's always happening, and lots of information overload and everything. So, you know, it's kind of fucked. But for the most part, I'm able to have processes that kind of keep me on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
My day's been beautiful, man. Life is just moving and shifting, and just growing old, checking in, just trying to stay fucking cool, man, and trying to stay grounded, because at any point in time, all this shit can be over.
Absolutely.
You feel me? And so, you know, we live in a crazy, crazy world. Not just the international stuff, but also just local stuff. It's a lot of local crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you just gotta keep your head on a swivel, be on your P's and Q's, and just make sure that you're grounded. And hopefully, when you walk out of the house in the morning, you feel me, you come on back home in one little piece. So, you know, it's a wild, wild one that we live in, bro. But it's all good. You know, I can't complain.
Well, you can.
Well, I can. Yeah, I can. I choose not to.
You choose not to.
But I can complain about a few things. You know what I'm saying? So,
I've seen you did go through a bit of a sabbatical. You were off your social medias for quite some time.
Yeah.
Now you've come back. I've seen you've started putting out some content for another show that's coming out. I think you're helping out. Kylo.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to talk a bit about that? What's that? Where's that? What's that for? Who's it for?
You mean the sabbatical or you mean the show?
No, the show.
Oh, yeah. Locella, Kylo the King, November 16th. So it's literally this Sunday, 4:30 to 10 at the Bergie Band Room. $20. I think it's $20 online and 16 or something. Yeah, $20 entry, 16 online.
Okay.
So log in, link in bio at Mr. Congo 80. Come check us out, man. It's like a show that we haven't had in a long time, and people are just trying to come out and do something. Kylo wanted to have a show, and we just put it together.
Yeah, nice.
You know, and so that's how we're gonna do it and move forward and help him have his first show ever. And that's really what it's about, isn't it? You know, putting people on and they want to have a show, your first show, let's do it.
For sure.
So come through if you're around. It's going to be exciting. You know, we got about 13 to 14 artists already lined up. So come through if you're free on Sunday, man.
Absolutely. Are you performing?
Yeah. I've been really kind of chilling on the performance thing. I've just been wanting to more do like the backseat stuff, but for this one, I thought I'd try a new song and try some new stuff, some tricks of the trade, and also letting these motherfuckers know I'm still sharp and I'm still here, you know. So I like to do a bit of that too. So it'll give me a chance to come out a little bit and just express myself. Yeah,
cool. Yeah, it's been a while since you've performed live. I think when was the last time you performed?
Here.
Here.
I think it was I made it. What was the show that we had? Paul's
Unpaused. We had a listening party.
So we did that here, and we weren't going to kind of perform, but then it kind of we needed to do that, and so we kind of did that, and I was tripping that night anyways. I think I smoked a little bit of weed or something, you know what I'm saying? So I was like on some like, and you know that oftentimes that for me is, it can be interesting.
So
it was good. Yeah, that's absolutely. The last time, literally. I mean, I've done our beat since then, and I can always kind of perform there, but. As far as a few songs, that was the night. And so, I'm looking forward to this Sunday, man. We'll be there.
Beautiful.
Coachella. Yes, sir.
Nice. Now, back to sabbatical, why did you feel like you needed to take that break of social media?
It was just in solidarity to everything that was happening over in Gaza, to tell you the truth. It was more of a political movement for me personally, you know what I mean? And just things are happening, man, all over the world. Shout out Sudan, like, you know, things are happening all over. And so it wasn't just about Gaza and Israel's attack. It was about Sudan. It was about, you know, all these countries that we just don't ever hear about, but you do hear about people struggling and suffering. And so for me, I was kind of online. I'm looking at my shit and I'm looking at everybody else's shit, and I just got into a zone where I was like, I got to put this shit up because there's bigger things happening in the world than just me making a post. And so I was really off of it. And I got off Facebook, I got off everything. I went to America, did my thing over there, and then because I got shows now, I kind of want to be promoting those shows. So unfortunately, I kind of have to be on it. But I do plan on taking another sabbatical towards the end of the year, just to kind of come back into to January or something like that. It was really nice, man. It was really nice not having to kind of be on my phone all the time, be looking. I find that now that I'm back on, I'm checking, I'm looking, I'm making sure I'm posting, I'm doing all that stuff. And that shit is a real distraction on some level. But because we're artists and we're local artists and we're still trying to build our brands up, we have to kind of be on it, or else you kind of die in a particular way. I'm actually trying to figure out what the algorithm is to not be on social media yet still be wanted. So how did they do it back in the 60s and 70s without social media? Was it word of mouth? Was it flyers? How do I kind of remix that? I'm always thinking about other ideas outside of the use of our phone.
That's fair.
Which is really quite addictive shit, as we all know.
Get
off your phone looking at this.
Well, get off after.
For real.
Finish this and then get off your phone.
Dead up. You know, so all that, G. That's what it was about. It was about solidarity to people all over the world and suffering.
Nice.
And I'm a woke cat. You know, I try to be a little bit more aware of what the fuck's going on and try to respond to that in a particular way. But that was my ability to, I guess, use myself in a way that that I felt was useful, which was to not be so invested in
social media.
Yeah, social media.
Yeah, that's fair.
Stay and sleep.
Fair. I mean, it's definitely something like I tried it. I did the whole, you know, get rid of my phone and just get a dumb phone type thing, and I did that for about a month or two. But I don't know. I just found like I just became I was too dependent on all the other shit that came with smartphones, like you know, you get GPS and Spotify and all that other crap.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if I've got a smartphone, although I don't necessarily go on social media to like digest anything, I only go in there just for my own, to check my stats or whatever, or to post some. But other than that, I try to stay away from that shit.
Yeah. True that. Yeah, it's very addictive.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're all working out our patterns and what we need to do and how we need to do it. And one day I'll probably will totally and absolutely delete social media. I get to an age or a place in my life where that won't necessarily be something that I do. I just don't know. I guess maybe these are tests that I'm doing for myself to see if I can actually do it. And then one day I'll just jump off into the great oblivion of nothing.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I know that people are thinking that, you know, give it maybe another 5 years and there won't be apps, there won't be kind of operating systems as we know them. It'll all kind of be just this big AI thing that you kind of just ask it to show you something and it'll just show you whatever it is you want to show.
Yeah.
So I suppose I can't see social media as we know it now lasting much longer with AI coming through. So
I mean, you think of MySpace and you think of where it all started, and that's kind of obsolete. And if somebody said MySpace to a 16-year-old, they'd be like, "What?"
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and so what's the other music platform that lots of artists were releasing on back pre-COVID? You know, all these
SoundCloud.
You know, and all that kind of stuff. And so, you know, they're kind of, you know, fairly obsolete now. But yeah, I think eventually those things will fade and there'll be new things that come along.
Yeah.
And people will either jump onto it or not jump onto it. But fucking hell, everybody's on that shit.
Yeah, it's so oversaturated in every way, shape, or form. And now that there's just bots made every day, it's like there's just so much shit going on.
For real.
And it's like there's so much like really negative stuff happening as well. You can see, I mean, you can go on Instagram and see beheadings now. Like it's just insane the shit you can see. And I suppose it comes down to like you training your algorithm to show you the shit that you want to see, as opposed to it trying to show you things that it thinks that you need to see.
That's right. My algorithm is well trained.
Is it?
Yeah, well trained. Yeah.
What do you think comes up on a daily basis?
Lots of music stuff.
Lots
of fashion stuff.
Yep.
Lots of travel stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, lots of really creative shit that people are doing. But you always get those injections of things that can kind of take you off track. It always throws a fish hook out there to see if it can hook you. And, you know, sometimes it can track the amount of time that you actually spend on actually looking at it. It'll kind of go, oh, that was 30 seconds, and your eyes move to the left. And then it'll track that, and it'll try to hook you again down the line. And so you have to be almost quick with your thumb. You kind of got to move off something real quick, because if you give it a chance, if you look at some Nike shoes for more than 30 seconds, it'll just keep pinging your ass with your shoes. And so it's really, really interesting. It's very, very, very smart. And way smarter than how we are. We're kind of dumb, you know. Let me go back to it. So it's really interesting how it all works, etc. I'm just trying to get my shit pinging so somebody can ping on my shit for more than 30 seconds. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. If they were pinging on you for a minute, or following you, or actually going to your page and scrolling through everything, all that makes sense when it comes to getting your brand and marketing. But that's few and far between. People are totally into other shit, man. They just like
it's a tough thing to kind of like work out how to get people to watch your stuff, I suppose.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
One day, you know, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm saying one day. Who fucking knows, right? Like how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Unless you really got some real radical, weird ass shit on there that really like bursts through your phone or something.
Yeah.
You know, if you can get reach your fucking hand out of your phone or something, do
Yeah.
that, then they'll look. But like now, it's so much stuff there. It's so overwhelming. So it's very difficult to get somebody to ping for more than 10 seconds because we got extremely short attention spans. That's why people are not lasting in workforces and shit. Nobody want to work. Nobody want to have conversations. It's like all quick.
Yeah.
You know, give me the thing. Hurry.
Yeah, it was all amplified, I think, during COVID as well. It's like
Yeah.
people just got used to being able to stay home and get money from the government and all that kind of stuff.
For real, chilling, lazy.
Yeah.
Old COVID. You remember old COVID?
Yeah.
How fun.
Old fucking.
It was fantastic.
Old boy
It's
COVID.
weird.
Yeah.
Very weird that, you know, this kind of disease, you know, shut down the planet. Like that was just weird. And it was just a pseudo bubble of weirdness the whole time. And then, you remember this one? And the fucking splitting and you're looking if somebody's coughing, you're like, man, hey man, come here. You know, like weird, very weird. And
Stay a meter away from me.
Oh
shit.
yeah, don't your ass go nowhere. You're gonna get a ticket too. Don't you be 10K from away from your fucking house. So it was just a weird time zone. And I was like fucking at the store collecting cans, bro. I was on some doomsday prepper shit.
Yeah, okay.
Because I didn't know. And like, you know, my partner, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm like, yeah, that's what your ass going. You gonna be wanting a bottle of this water when this shit comes out. You know what I'm saying? So keep on laughing. I had a whole fucking garage full of waters and can because I just kind of go over there on that level because I know if shit really went down, your neighbor wouldn't be your neighbor. You feel me? Your neighbor, hey neighbor, how are you? He gonna be over there like with a machete like, yo, I need that can right now because we starving over here. And so that's how it goes down. But people was playing with that shit. Not me. Congo was ready. You know, I was kind of on something. And I wasn't fully prepared, but I can drink a few cases of water. And, you know what I'm saying? I might have lasted, you know. Cause,
Did you stock up on toilet paper?
not necessarily. No. I was like, I'll go shit in the hole and wipe my ass with a leaf. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Right? That sort of stuff, like to me, the toilet paper, that's just what do you call it? A contagion. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get toilet paper. And we all go get toilet paper. And then you got beans and lentils and everything. They're fully stacked with that. You know what I'm saying? And so when I see people doing that, I never go for the toilet paper. I go for the water and I go for the beans and the lentils, the shit that's actually gonna last. I can shit in the hole. That don't make no sense.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna care if you stink when the world's
For
dead.
real. It's gonna be some funky asses. Yeah. You know, and so you're just thinking about, you know, stuff like that. I like to think about COVID. Lots of people, when you talk about it, they kind of almost can get PTSD, kind of traumatized. They're like, Whereas I'm like, yo, it was kind of weird. It was a weird time to be a human being when that shit kind of happened. Absolutely. And to be part of it and to be woke in it. To be kind of conscientious, like, it's a weird world now. And to be scared and to not know. All of those things to me were really, really interesting from a conscious perspective, from just being a human on the planet. Yeah.
Do you remember what you were doing the day that you heard that it was like, or that you kind of realized like, oh shit, this is pretty fucked up. Like we're gonna have to.
Yeah, I was in America, so like a couple of weeks before everything shut down. So I was over there visiting, and then kind of flew back, and then it was like no flights out, no flights in, kind of happened. But there were cases already that I had heard of over there, just pinging people getting sick. And so when we came back, it kind of started to hit. But you remember, nobody really knew what was going on, you know? And then once it started to kind of spread, everybody was like, you remember the stats? Every day they shot motherfuckers died and all that, you know? We sitting there, 13, Ferntree Gully, Rowville, 10 people, you know, like all that kind of stuff, right? So that was really like interesting. And I think when it kind of got serious, I actually had a video. I need to find it. It's on my old phone, but I had this video that I made. I was like looking out the window. I had all camo on.
Yeah.
I was like, it's come.
Yeah.
You know, the life as we know it has changed. You know, and I'm kind of doing this video, but that was like my way of coping. You know what I mean? And then because we live way out in the woods, it was like we could do whatever the fuck we want. Yeah. So I was quite happy at that time. And although I'm Congo and I'm out there, I'm quite a recluse. I like staying at the crib. So all of that for me was okay, but it wasn't like that for a lot of other people. After COVID ended, me and my daughter went to one of the commission flats up, I think it was over near Footscray, off the backside of Williamstown, and actually delivered some cards to the people in those buildings saying, you know, we apologize, we're sorry, because you remember they shut them down.
Yeah.
Turak, y'all was chilling.
Yeah.
But over there, they like had them all in apartment buildings. And of course, they were lower class, lower socioeconomic. So we actually went over with my homegirl, shout out Miriam Cosley, and passed out some cards to, I think 300, 400 cards to these people saying, we're sorry, we apologize. And that was really me doing, again, some solidarity to just take care of humanity, man.
Yeah.
Because lots of times people don't take care of them, they get forgotten.
Of course, yeah. It's definitely something that you see a lot is when, you know, people are all for humanity until it becomes about them. Then it's like,
there you go.
Then it's all about me.
Because at the end of the day, you're going to protect your neck.
Exactly, yeah.
Right? Regardless. Oh, I love people. Let it come down to whether you eat that piece of cake or you get that bottle of water. Let's really see if you're going to share it, you know.
Yeah.
That's not always the case. And people really show their true colors when they're in strife.
Yeah.
That's when you really see it, when there, you know, when there's a when there's a limited amount of something.
Yeah.
You see it in the shops during hurricane season, right? You know what I'm saying? When people will be fighting over toilet paper. Yeah. It's like, it's just toilet paper.
Even Black Friday for Christmas, bro. It's not even like
punch-ons.
no danger. People
Straight punch-ons in there, you know, over some fucking Nikes.
Yeah.
You know? So all of that sort of stuff I find really interesting from a human perspective, and why we respond with fear and not humanity and love during crises.
For sure. Do you think, let's put Mr. Congo in a scenario, what do you think you would do in the event of a zombie apocalypse? Do you think that you're prepped? Let's say we're sitting here doing this right now.
Yeah.
And Steve next door comes and he's a zombie.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm going to fuck his ass up. That's number one. He not going to bite me.
Yeah.
I'm finna grab this camera and I'm going to jab it in his fucking head, just like you see on the shows. I don't care. If you're a zombie, you're dead. That's number one. Number two, I'm going to say I'm going to holler at you, bro, and I'm going to take my ass home and I'm going to get my big rig. You see my big rig? I'm getting the big rig.
Yeah.
Fully fridged, right? We're going. I'm grab my dogs, grab my family. We fucking gonna holler at y'all, and I'll see you after the apocalypse, because we fully set, man. We got the whole fucking thing on top. We good. So long as we got food and water, which, you know, I'll have to do something about that then. But you gotta understand, right now, if that happened at the stores, not everybody would know that there's a zombie. So I go into Woolies.
You wouldn't
20
tell.
fucking things of water, right? The whole thing, some beans, whatever. Get the fuck out of there. Then I'd be like, it's time to giddy up. It's time to go. You know what I mean? You got to lock and load with shit like that. One of my homeboys, he witnessed 9/11, and he was in a war over in, he had a history of being in a war-torn country. And he said when 9/11 hit, bro, he was like, I went fucking underground. He was in New York. He was like, I was in two down here, like on some, right? And so he says, you don't wait. If you wait, you dead. You got to take total action. So if something went down like that, I believe that I'd be scared. I ain't saying I'm fucking on a Schwarzenegger Rambo around this bitch, right? I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? But I'm also going to be defensively driving my way to fucking some bushland somewhere to chill and see if I can ride it out a little bit. But you know, I'll rob a store. I'll go into somebody's house and do what I gotta do
to protect your family.
You know, like if it come down to the come down, I'm looking at the neighbor too. He looking at me, I'm looking at him.
Sure.
It comes down to that kind of survival stuff in certain situations. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But you know what? We live in a really weird world where things do occur, and countries, you know, go to war like that. People get annihilated like that. And so, you know, if I'm not part of the casualty, I'll try to do something to survive. Shit, I got that in me.
I know that in the event of like a nuclear war, I think the only safe place on the planet is New Zealand and Melbourne. I think a little bit of Victoria. Because of like when the nuclear bombs go off, you get like nuclear clouds that just block the sun for years.
That's right.
And so everything will freeze except for these places that are outside of that kind of zone, whatever.
That's right.
And so it's billionaires are building bunkers in New Zealand.
I heard. Yeah, I heard
buying
about that.
land and shit.
I kind of think about that, right? And fair enough, maybe it is, right? But no nuclear bomb has dropped since Nagasaki and Hiroshima. I'm just saying, right? So it's like people have these mythologies or these ideas that, you know, if a nuclear bomb, Australia, we're an island way down here, it ain't gonna reach us. Nobody fucking knows. So I hear it and I understand, and I would love to think that we're safe and everything's gonna be cool, and the wind ain't gonna come down this way. But nobody knows. Nobody knows. People think, you know, that the bombs that were dropped on Japan a long time ago, that there were no after effects. People were after affected by that for years and years and years, whether it was the water or the soil or whatever. And so I would like to resist that thought of thinking, hey, we're down here and we're safe, because nowhere is fucking safe, bro. Let me and you go to another side of Melbourne tonight and just walk around willy-nilly thinking that it's all good. I hear where you're coming from, but I'm always like, I hear that theory, and that theory makes me feel a little less scared, but who's to fucking know if a bomb was dropped up here that the wind wouldn't swing it around? We might be the first hit.
And that's obviously, I think that stat would be going off if the nuclear bombs that were dropped on Japan were to be like the nuclear bombs used. Like, we don't know what they've got now. Like,
there you go. Probably 50 times worse.
Exactly.
You feel me? And so, you know, you have to take those things into consideration, but also take them with a grain of salt, because the people who disseminate that information about, you know, there's, you know, what do you call it? There's bunkers and people, millionaires are buying. I'm always like, who the fuck? How do you know? Give me evidence. What do you mean? You know, let's go a bit further, because literally you can get on your phone and write something right now, and 20,000 people will see that shit and believe it is truth, right? We see AI and how these actors and rappers or whatever, everybody's using it in a particular way. And so who's to know that some sinister organization may not use something that looks so real that they can post, and BBC fucking plays it, or Melbourne 9 News, and we don't know the difference whether that's some fake dude or whether that's a real dude. So things are getting dicey. You know, things are getting between reality and fantasy. It's so blurred that you just don't know what's real and what's fake. And that's the trick, right? The trick is to lull us to sleep enough so that anything fake becomes real. And the mission for myself and for my family is to just be like, whoa, hold up. Let's do some checks and balances here. Let's not get lulled to sleep by what the fuck they're showing you. Let's have some direct evidence about it. That's important. Just like scientists need direct evidence. They say, you know, the moon and the star, and they go, give me some direct evidence, you know? And that's kind of how I want to operate in my life, because there is so much shit to be hooked by, that you just gotta stay woke. And woke doesn't mean like political. People say, the woke movement. No. Woke mean fucking eyes open, ears pinging. Pay attention. And so that's really important for me, because there's a lot of shit out there, bro, that will rock you to sleep. You see it now. Everybody's on the phone. No connection. Right. All like, And so me, I just put that fucking like, demon. You know, like, put my fucking phone down. What am I doing? I need to read a book. You know, and so that stuff is the way that I try to not get too rockabye baby.
It's fascinating, because I know, like, somebody who, there's a generation of people who grew up not knowing that we could fly, then seeing the invention of the plane, then seeing nuclear bombs getting dropped on countries like 20 years later, to then seeing somebody land on the fucking moon.
That's right.
And you think, like, this person before the first plane was invented was completely unaware that one day in their lifetime they will see somebody on the moon, or they will see a nuclear war. So it's like, we are so unaware as to what is going to come. Tomorrow somebody might invent something that could completely fucking just change everything. Like, we have no idea.
That's right.
And that's something that people need to still be aware of. And kind of, I suppose, stay woke, is like, you just don't know. You just got to be aware of shit, see what's new, see what's happening, and just roll with it, I think.
Just keep your ears up and your eyes open. You know, the thing about it is that, you know, we live in a technological society where information travels very, very, very rapidly. And so people can get things out into the ether, into the atmosphere, into your phone really rapidly. So, there's definitely an evolution you know, computers, technology, the singularity. I mean, they're so far ahead of stuff that we ain't even pinged on yet. You know, all these laboratory tests that they do, they're fucking trying to get a whole thing up on the moon, the dark side of the moon, bro. They flying people up there. You know what I'm saying? But we don't hear about that, right? We don't really know. But they're trying to probably get the fuck up off of this planet, because this shit is so messed up. The scientists all know that this planet is rotted out. Humans and the way the pollution and all that sort of stuff. And so they trying to get some other shit going up there so that they can, you know, move the rich up there and say, see yas.
Would you, if you had the opportunity to go to another planet, would you go?
I would do it for like a field test. You know, I just go check it out. Hell yeah, I'd go check that shit out. Imagine Congo, man, going to Mars. Hell yeah, I'd be right up there.
But you'd do that.
But like, would I move?
With the guarantee that you would be able to return.
Well, yeah, that's right. But I guess, look, let's look at it on a local. Every day I leave the crib, I'm not guaranteed to return home.
Correct. Yeah.
So yes, I would. If somebody said I can fly you up and fly you back to the crib, cool, let's do it. Why not? Yeah, I would. I think that'd be dope. You know, what a great sell. But as far as moving there, not necessarily. I love planet Earth, man. The Earth is beautiful. All I'll be wondering about is like, why are we up there looking at all that shit when we need to be able down here taking care of this shit? Yeah. We spend $100 billion, blah, 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 NASA, blah, 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 right? All this shit going up there, launching. It's like, stop that. What about trying to work out the water crisis here?
Yeah.
What about trying to stop famine? What about trying to kind of work out some of this war shit with some of that money y'all got? That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You take care of this planet. Fuck all that other shit out there.
I mean, we got so much ocean to explore.
It's
like
they be tripping, man. They be spending billions going up there, looking for some other shit because they know this planet's fucked. It's like, nah, why don't we try to save this planet real quick? But it just don't work like that, you know.
No,
it just don't work like that.
Well, I think we've come to pretty much the end. We've gone 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you wanted to share with the people?
No, man.
Listening?
Just
anything?
go. Yeah, just everybody, just be cool out there, man. Have fun. Keep doing your thing. All the artists in Melbourne, all the artists all over the world, keep doing your thing. Keep creating content. Stay woke. You know, continue to. If you want to follow me, follow me. If you don't, you don't. It's all good. You know what I mean? Like whatever. It's nothing. You know, all this shit is nothing. You just wake up, you get through it, and you move forward. And just keep on. You know, showing love to people, bro, and just trying to be the best version of yourself through this blip that we call life. Yeah. Some people live to 99. Most people don't. Just try to enjoy this motherfucker, man, and ball out while you can.
Damn straight. Thank you, Mr. Congo. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It was a random episode, but we'll see how we go. It'll look a lot better. You got to watch it in post because I'll definitely be putting a bit more.
Yeah, we'll put some content together, chop it up.
Absolutely. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow Donkeyman Records, Mr. Congo. Peace.
¡Órale, Donkeyman! El gordito con la guitarra. I'm the guatón with the style. Make you laugh then stay a while. Story sharp and rhythms bold. Donkeyman's worth more than gold. Baila mi gente con todo el sabor. El gordito manda, se siente el calor. Con fuego y ritmo, la fiesta empezó. Welcome to the Donkeyman Show.